psalm already, a lot of emotion has been brought to bear. What I want to share about the opening of this film, beyond the deeply tragic sadness of hearing about the father's loss of his wife, as we meet Alex, and we see that Alex is someone you start to see how he's treated, right? And administration seems to be turning a blind eye. You see an administrator kind of not getting it. But what's going on is, like, on this daily basis, you're starting to get a sense of what Alex's life is like. And then we turn to Kelby. And it ratchets up a notch, because not only is Kelby bullied by her peers, right, but she's bullied by her teachers too. Not only are they, like, not intervening, they're actually participating in it, right? And so all of this kind of starts to paint a picture of what we call school climate. What does it feel like inside a school? What is the culture of a school and a building? And to the students here that are studying to be educators, this is perhaps one of the most important things that you should be thinking about at this stage of your education. Because when you leave here, you're going to walk into a building, and you don't know what the culture is going to be. You know, I don't know that our teaching colleges, our programs, will prepare you for what will happen when you get to your first jobs. You may walk into a school that embraces empathy and tolerance and teaches social emotional learning, and values things that you think are going to be really important, or certainly will be important when it comes to bullying and culture and climate and these issues. Or you may land in a building where things are like they were for Kelby or Alex. And when you see something going on, you bring it up to your administrator, they tell you that they don't want to hear about it. Fix it. Don't bother them with it. We don't want the paper trail. Make it go away. So, you know, in this world of those that think that it's a rite of passage, and those on the other side of the spectrum that think what Alex endures, what Kelby endures, is a human rights crisis, right? A true human rights issue, something that should be fundamentally stopped at all costs. So you're going to have to, like, kind of live in that world where there's this great variance in between those two spectrums. So Bully, the movie, does something very interesting, right? Which, you know, in my like inkling of hope for this film, I thought it might do, but didn't know that it would do. Is that as we found, what it creates is a sense of agreement. People watch this movie, whether they're kids or educators or state superintendents or the White House, and they agree with each other, whether they're conservative on the farthest end of the conservative spectrum or progressive on the most progressive end of that spectrum. All of that stuff goes away, and people just they fundamentally get this is something that we have to do something about, because when you see it, when you confront it, you can't ignore it, and you can't kind of throw it away with things like this is a rite of passage, this is something that's inevitable. In fact, what we do is we start to think about how can we engage, how can we be the ones that will make the difference? How can you guys, as you enter your first jobs, be prepared to not accept a school climate that's like an East Middle School? If you walk into that, how will you support each other in that process? Before I go on to the next clip, I just want to try something with you guys, if you'll indulge me for a minute. So if you would, I just would ask everyone in the room to stand up.